Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Empire of Thorns. Some of the hedge rangers have gotten back to Claudio Donati that there is a burst of bitterberry, which is a goblin fruit, a very rare one, growing in the hedge, but a little bit deeper in it. They were looking for a fugitive, and they found a a, a whatever the fuck you call a bush of berries. Um, and so those are a bit rare, quite rare actually, and they're um they're a little bit harder to harvest. So he's definitely jumping on that to go and to collect them. But he doesn't want to go alone. One, just he'd rather have companionship, and two, it's just deep enough in the hedge that you really shouldn't go alone. So he's decided to basically he asked Azure if she'd go with him. He just hasn't really spent any time with her in a minute. He hasn't spent any time with her in a good minute. Damien, I swear to God. And Kimberly, who's just kind of re-getting into things and things like that. He thinks that not only she'd be a good influence on Azure, but that she'd also like her. So he'll basically collect the both of them, like try to get them together. Um, yeah, that's where our scene is starting. He's basically standing outside the court with Az, holding a berry picking bag for Kimberly when she arrives.
Yeah, Kim's there. She's kind of just in a pair of like really simple denims, tank top, and sweater coming and like, hey, what's up?
He would have told Az, by the way, not to wear the Louboutins today. Put the designer boots on, because
She's got sneakers on.
yay, she's got sneakers on.
She has a
Okay.
pair of Chucks.
Your girl has a pair of Chucks on.
Yeah.
He's dressed in a very similar manner. He's wearing he's wearing stuff that he wouldn't really care if got messy because of the
Mm.
layer of head you're going into. Like a pair of jeans, a shirt, and like a hoodie, which is probably the most casual Az has ever fucking seen this man that didn't involve nudity. But he'll basically smile and he'll say, Kimberly, Azure, Azure, Kimberly.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Are you girls ready?
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay. He'll start he'll basically start walking with you girls, and he'll get to a point where there's a like an abandoned playground, and he'll um he'll walk into it, and it's like overgrown, and the toys are all rustied and kind of turned over and stuff like that. And he's just walking with his hands in his pocket, kind of quietly. And he'll walk over to the slide and kind of knock on it 3 times and pick up like a rock in the area and scratch a little line into the side of the metal. You notice that there are a ton of little one-line scratches all over this thing. And you know how like when you're looking at a slide, there's like the ladder and then the slide and there's that opening below it?
Mhm.
That opening opens into a gate to the hedge. So he'll step in and he'll kind of wait for the girls to go through. He'll motion for them to go first.
Yep, she'll step through.
Step through.
Okay. He'll look at Azure and he'll say, Kimberly's very newly returned. She just got back yesterday.
Oh, well, welcome.
I found her on the way
Thank
back.
you.
If you need anything, please don't hesitate. Did they get you set up with like a phone or anything?
She'll shake her head. Yeah, they were nice.
Okay, cool. Oh, maybe we'll go shopping or something this week. Get you a decent wardrobe.
I make my own clothes. She just kind of smiles at her, and based on the fashion of today's standards, I don't, it's no offense. It's just ugly.
Claudia will kind of chuckle.
You should
Apparently,
meet,
she's seen the Versace.
well, you should definitely meet, Iris then.
I've met Iris, and I've met her particularly weak friend.
Claudia
Well,
just starts laughing.
and you can see Azure's eyes light up. Oh, tell me she's talking about Pearl.
Yes.
Yeah, Kim gets a hug. Just straight up hug.
He'll turn and he'll look at the both of them, and he's like, "I know something you don't know." And he'll kind of look at them like playfully.
What's that?
Oh yeah?
She was seen with Lucas Adair last night in the pizza parlor.
Hopefully she didn't cream herself when he said hello.
Then they went back to his place, apparently.
Isn't he married?
Divorcing, alas.
Oh, scandal.
Right?
Maybe someone will stop paying attention to me and pay attention to her for a little while.
But you're so... you!
I'm trying to keep a lower profile lately.
I have noticed that. You're doing wonderfully. I'm so proud of you. He'll clap. He'll while he's walking, he'll kind of wrap his arms around her shoulders, like playfully. Then he'll say piggyback and jump up in the air, but not actually complete the move.
Ah!
He'll tickle her and like let go.
Smack. Smack, smack, smack.
He'll get to the point where you start seeing these. Okay, so he'll walk you deeper into the hedge, and he'll point to. Okay, so there's these. They're about the size of like gooseberries. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know how big those are? Okay.
Yeah.
And he's pointing. There's two different types. Okay, like of maturity. There's like these ones that are really tight and like lime green and like have like little like yellow spots on them. And he'll say those aren't ready to pick. And he'll point at others that are like blue with kind of almost like purple spots.
Mhm.
And he'll say, "You want to pick these?" And there's just a big spray of them all over the place.
Start picking.
Okay. Well, so you know why these are called bitterberries, right?
Why is that?
It's a bit like Iceland. He'll actually pick one and he'll kind of wipe it off on his handkerchief and he'll hold one up to Kimberly's lips.
She'll like have some.
It is very sweet, and it does the first level of the fleeting spring gift. Basically, it makes her feel like very awake and like revitalized and full.
She'll like her eyes will kind of like perk up. She's like, oh wow. I see why people would want this.
hmm Unfortunately, they are very heavily regulated. I have permission from Devon to pick them, but we can only take 5 apiece for ourselves. The rest are going to have to go to the court.
That's definitely fair enough.
Fair enough.
So he'll start picking. Miss Amelia, you hear voices. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, really?
What?
Oh god, I just read the chat. Oh god. No, go
No.
on, Amelia.
So Yeah, Amelia hear voices. She always hear voices. I mean, they're always out there. You know, trying to get her, but nah, she's not going to let them catch her. I mean, really, seriously, do they think like she's curious or something, and that she's going to try and look through the bushes? Nah, nah, totally going to do it. So, I'm going to make a stealth roll. She's going to make a stealth roll as she's she's making her way through everything. And so let me see. Do I have anything in this thing? So okay. Womp. Uh, let me remember. It's now it's 7. It's
Eight.
8, 9, 10 for success.
8, 9s, and 10s. Yep. They can roll their wits composures to
And ones
five.
don't cancel.
Yeah, ones don't cancel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yay.
That's a
And
goner.
10s blow up.
So you roll
Yes.
one more.
Okay, and if I have a specialty now,
You add a dice.
Okay, so I add a dice for my specialty moving in shadows. Okay,
Mhm.
and then I will roll the 10. Now, to success, and then once she gets close enough, she would stand still because yeah, but she's very good at standing still. And I
Somebody
need
roll me 5 roll me 5 dice.
Yep.
Thanks, babe.
Are you the defender in this case, or is Claudia the defender? I can't remember.
Nothing.
Thank you.
technically I am going, against you because I am trying to not be seen by you. So
Okay, yeah, then Claudio is
you
the
should
defender.
be considered the defender. However, I'm going to make another roll. Not for me.
For your spider.
Derp.
Okay. You notice as you guys are doing stuff, Claudio kind of he was reaching for a berry and he'll kind of stop, and you can tell he's listening, and he'll kind of tilt his head a little bit, but then he'll grab the berry and he'll put it in his bag.
Everything okay?
You okay?
There's something nearby.
Okay.
Just be careful. I don't think it's anything aggressive, but there's something near. I can hear 2 creatures, but I can't tell if they're flanking us. But I think it's okay. It doesn't seem aggressive.
Okey-dokey.
And he'll kind of just go back to picking stuff.
Yeah, she'll be
He's gonna-
picking with one hand.
He's gonna make an active, after about 2 or 3 minutes, he'll make an active looking for you roll.
Bushes, 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 bushes.
He doesn't want the girls to get hurt, so. Oh wow! I spent willpower with him, by the way. That's why I had so many dice.
I see
So
four.
that is his looking for you roll. So either you or your lizard has to beat that to not have him spot you.
Okay, so I roll my stealth.
Mhm.
However, considering now that I'm perfectly still,
By the way,
Or,
um, your lizard,
mhm.
that character has merits and things. He's a Baron of the Lesser One.
Mhm.
He should be getting a very fairly positive disposition from Claudio. He's not coming across as threatening to your lizard. It's one of
Okay.
those things where he reminds him of the Gentry, but like in a positive way.
Mhm.
So play
Okay.
according to that.
So, so this role is to try and spot me, right?
Yes, that rolls to try to
Mhm.
spot you and your lizard. So
Okay. So, if you're trying to sense me, you're going to have a -2, considering I have perfect stillness and
okay.
I'm not moving. Uh, duh, 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 duh. But I'm going to roll for the lizard.
Okay. I will. Then that roll was for the lizard, we'll say, and then this one's for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
So it's 4 on your lizard, and then
Yeah, the
2 on
lizard
you.
is totally spotted.
Yeah.
And so me, wow.
He spotted
She's
you.
yeah.
He'll spot you and the lizard, and he'll tilt his head at you, and he doesn't move very aggressively. He'll just kind of look at your character and look at her lizard, and he'll reach his palm out, and he has one of the fruit in it, and he'll offer it to her.
Hmm. Scrumped face. Uh, I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll a fake die.
That's fine.
Yeah, the lizard starts to walk into your direction because visibly he's very interested in the fruit.
He'll offer it one to that one too. Um, he'll kind of look over his shoulder and realizing that your character is female, and sometimes that does matter, he'll kind of look at Azure and he'll say, Az, come here.
And actually, as the lizard is coming to your direction, the the girl with 6 arms who was in a tree, just tries to yank him by the tail, like, no, 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 stop, stop, don't go there, don't go there, don't be stupid.
Yeah, he'll point at the girl and he'll say, look, there's a girl in that tree. Fighting with a lizard, apparently.
No, what are you doing? No, don't go for the fruit. God damn it.
Naz will walk up to the tree and look up. Hello?
She kind of gives you a puzzled look as yeah, she's standing vertically on this tree trying to trying to keep the lizard from going for the fruit. I
Are you okay?
I'm going to I'm going to try and make a poker face for this one. Johnny, for a poker face, we could say manipulation subterfuge.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, yeah. She's fine.
you can make a perception empathy to try and see through her poker face. uh,
I got
um,
2.
in that case, defender
Fortunately, oh yeah, you can do it.
defender wins. Yeah, she's standing perfectly still, keeping a straight face. Yes, everything is fine. Of course. I mean, I'm here in this tree. You're there in the bushes, picking fruits. Uh, trying to bribe my lizard. See,
And she's gonna look at the lizard. Is it
By lizard, he
hungry?
pretty much means small dragon, by the way.
Yeah. Is it hungry? Are you hungry?
you totally do not hear a stomach growling.
She'll dig around in her bag and pull out a cookie. It's wrapped in plastic wrap, but she'll hold the cookie out. Here.
She
He'll
stays.
kind of. No, go on, go on.
Now you go on.
You go. Oh, no, I was gonna say, Claudio will kind of nudge Kim, and he'll say, do you want to build a snowman?
She'll just look at you. I don't get the reference.
Oh, you're gonna watch Frozen. And then you're gonna hate me. Possibly,
So
literally.
she sort of like, so what's Az doing?
Trying to get that girl out of a tree, apparently.
Kim will walk over to Az. What are you doing? And then she's just gonna look at her.
She's holding a cookie up to the girl in the tree.
Kim will look towards the tree. What does she see? Like,
She's the spider girl.
and she clocks it. You don't know what happens, but like, the bag hits the floor and there's like a gun pointed at it. Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Claudio's brows will go up.
Yeah, Az is gonna take one hand and push her arms down, away.
She
Chill.
hits at you and she's going back. She's going back in.
Wow.
fucking
Claudio.
Gentry. Damn Gentry. She just like says it like.
Claudio.
Yeah.
Can you come here, hon?
I can't get any closer. I'm right here.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were right behind me. Shit.
So lean over and peck her earlobe.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna climb the tree. Why don't you,
Restrain her?
take Miss Kimberly and, go the fuck over there.
Okay, we're gonna go the fuck over there now.
Why are we going the fuck over there? She could be
Because
a
you're not
Gentry.
at range, okay? Because you can shoot her from there. She does something bad. I'll let you.
She backs up, gun still cocked. She's just like, alright. She just backs up and her eyes haven't left.
Don't make me use contracts on you, okay?
She's backing up.
I try to
But the-
climb the tree and fall on my ass. Yep. Yep, that's what happens.
He'll just look at her and shake his head.
What? I'm a city girl. I don't do this.
Some basic shit right there, Zor.
Climbing a gorgeous man or something. I don't know. Didn't you say you wanted to climb that guy like a mountain the other day?
Hey, she climbed the tree. So she's gonna climb up the tree and find the spider girl.
Claudio just rubs his face like, oh my god, why?
Yeah, she's in the tree, which as you enter, there's spider silk everywhere, and right now she's just hiding behind the lizard, hugging the ever living shit out of the lizard.
And Az is gonna hold out her hand flat with the cookie on it, like she's feeding a horse or some kind of animal. To the lizard.
Uh, yeah, the lizard, he looks at its companion, looks at you, and it starts to walk into your direction, take the food, take a step back, it's back to give the cookie to the girl. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, it's a good cookie. It's an iris cookie.
I'm pretty sure that for this girl everything tastes fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good cookie.
Hmm. Uh, you can make a perception. Is there still alertness in this one?
It's empathy. If
Yeah.
Well, perception. If I'm trying to gather your emotions, it's perception empathy.
It's not necessarily the emotions.
Okay.
It's deducing things by her physical appearance.
They're probably
Oh.
medicine.
Yeah, probably. Weird that they took away alertness.
Yeah. So what? Which medicine?
Yeah.
Nope. No successes.
Okay. This is so weird. And she's looking at you, and she's. What kind of clothes are you wearing?
Like jeans and a sweater.
Hmm. She's looking at you a little bit puzzled. You're a girl, right?
Yes.
Why are you wearing jeans?
Because wearing a dress while berry picking is not practical.
Girls don't wear jeans.
And she raises an eyebrow. They do now.
She cocks her head on the side like she's trying to grasp something. When is now exactly?
2015.
You can see that her eyes are wide open at the mention of this date. What?
Yeah. How long ago was it for you?
Uh, and she's. You can see that she's starting to count on her 6 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. She has a doubt for a few seconds. 40 years?
Oh boy. Well, why don't we come out of this tree and we can talk to my friend Claudio and Kimberly, and we can get you out of here and into someplace a little bit more comfortable. Get you some
Do you
food.
do you know the exit?
Yeah, we know the exit.
And yeah, as soon as you mention we know the exit, she's going to she unleash the lizard. The lizard, walks slowly in your direction, but she's running out of a tree.
Alright, so she's gonna not as quickly climb back out of the tree. So my name is Azure Rose. That's Kimberly. She's also very new to coming back. And this is Claudio Donati.
There's still a gun pointed in a general direction.
And
And it's
she's
not-
gonna look at him and pull out her own gun and wave it at her. Put it down. Put it down.
Make a perception empathy. Both of you.
Mm,
Claudio will
She's
rub
terrible.
his face.
She's terrified. Like,
Yeah.
she's
Claudio's gonna rub
absolutely
his
terrified. Like,
Claudio's gonna rub his face and is like, I normally have to worry about this from the menfolk. Truly, we are in the age of equality.
um,
she's
can you
scared.
stop? Can you stop pointing everything at me?
Az is just gonna put the Spider Girl behind her, putting herself in between Kim and the girl.
That's very rude.
Okay. And then Claudio will kind of step between all of them. But look at Kimberly. Why are you afraid of her?
Because my gentry was a spider and she kept me for 50 years. She beat me
That is-
every day.
He'll hold his hands up. That is a completely logical and valid reason. He will turn to the Spider Girl.
I'm not a gentry.
You're not a gentry. One can assume, in fact, that you were formed into this by the gentry. One can assume you didn't come out the womb like this. Just on a safe assumption.
You don't think I was born a spider?
No. As she starts to like thinking logically, you obviously.
So, although I understand your completely logical fear and reaction, I know I know that you're smarter than this. I know that your brain. I've seen you. You work deeper than this. Come on.
She'll like release the trigger and like kind of put the gun away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's
It's okay. You're
It's been a
really
few-
newly returned. I get it. It's okay. Just
She's
We have-
she's going to look at you and she's going to say, "You want to hug Liz?"
okay. I need a hug right now.
She's going, yeah, and you can see that the big lizard is going to walk slowly in your direction.
She'll hug it.
he'll just shake his head like this is why I don't take women out. Oh my god. He doesn't say it, but it's so you don't even have to roll. It's just bitches. We'll go back to picking berries now that that crisis is over. He'll kind of he'll offer a bag to the spider girl because she has 6 arms, so it means she can pick more berries.
Means I can eat more berries. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, that's where they've all gone. But yes, he'll instruct her to pick the blue ones and not the green ones because the green ones are bitter.
Mm,
That would be a bitter berry.
yeah.
So how old does she look? Like now, like under closer inspection.
Under closer inspection, she looks like she's it would be a little bit hard to say, but you would say between 19 and 22.
Mhm. She'll kind of like sheepishly like apologize. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. It's not like I have the habit of having things pointed at me.
That was wrong of me. And she's what's your name?
My Amelia?
She'll put out a hand, and obviously her like body is like shaking a little bit, but she's like really trying. Like,
And
Kimberly.
as she sees her extend a hand and seeing her actually I'm going to roll a to see if she actually spots anything. So what with empathy? Okay. Nope. Nope. She has no empathy. Like what is empathy? She's going to shake she's going to shake your hand with all 6 arms. Shake, 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 shake. Stop. Release. Go back to the berries.
And there's like
Probably
this
not
moment where
noticing
like
that you're freaked
there's like
out.
heavy breathing, and she's trying not to. She's not gonna scream. But actually, give me resolve composure. Yeah.
How
many?
much dice?
I was like, what? 5 dice. See if she doesn't completely lose her shit.
Yeah.
She completely loses her shit. As she's just like, it's not a yo. She just kind of jumps back really quickly. She's like, oh my god, don't do that. She like jumps like at least 5 feet in the air. She's like, oh my god, don't do that.
Tucks his head on the side. As
One
it seems
hand.
to
One
register
hand.
why.
One hand. Oh god. Not again. Oh, okay. I can do this. I can do this.
You got this.
And yeah, she's still looking around. She's still looking around because yeah, she's a little bit paranoid. Because you always got to move, never stay in one place at the same time.
Well, today was a fun day. As she's kind of trying to catch her breath again. Like,
Yeah.
more berries.
Az is gonna dig around in her bag and pull out a couple bottles of water and some sandwiches.
What don't you have in there?
I don't know. I haven't really taken inventory lately. I've been a little busy.
For her part, Amelia is taking the berries very, very quick because, as she understands, is the quicker the berry, the quicker you get the fuck out. And yeah, she hands 3 bags. Her mouth is also stuffed with berries.
I'm bringing you berry picking more often. Okay. We need to get you back to the court, and we need to get you to the king. I'm going to warn you now because you seem a little skittish. The king will probably lick you.
Yeah. It's not.
I mean, I've tamed bigger things. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Really big. And he's recently gotten his wolf back, so. So he'll kind of stash his bag, and he'll start walking back towards the exit.
Az will wait till the end and make sure the other two follow.
I mean, after she's gotten over like the initial shock, like, no, this woman isn't gonna like wrap me in silk and drag me back to hell. She's kind of calm now.
No. I will give you sweaters and lingerie. Then, after that, it's the nuptial parade, and I will trap you in webs.
She just looks at you and she'll just say like, you touched me with silk. Just don't do that. Just don't.
Claudio will turn to the spider girl and will say, "Have you seen a car before?"
Yes.
Okay, because that always throws people right off.
Yeah, no.
No,
Testing
you know
cars.
what? He'll kind of pull his phone out and he'll set a GPS from here. His is a hedge fund, so he'll set his GPS from here to go directly to the court, so they don't have to go through the world and drag her through that mess and trauma. One thing he'll do is he'll kind of like, oh, and he'll kind of roll his head back like, no.
What's the matter?
Well, between here and the hedge for the court, there is there's a place where, to simply put it, a dragon decided to raise everything to the ground, and it's left the landscape blasted and dripping with sulfur and fire.
That seems very nice.
No. But the other alternative is to go through Queens, and I'm not sure which one right now. I'd rather deal with the blasted landscape or, well, the blasted landscape. He'll kind of nod.
Well, it's only been 40 years for her, Claudio. That's not terrible.
Well, maybe we might be able to find like more people that are like lost. I mean, we stumbled on Amelia. She'll point at her.
You did not stumble upon me. I chose to. Poker face.
Good thing you didn't stumble on me because I probably would have shot you. No offense.
Scrun face.
It's nothing against you. I was beat like a drum for 50 years by a spider woman and her sick, twisted daughters. I'm trying to be friendly. It's hard.
You're doing a wonderful job. I admire your efforts greatly. Good God, I just realized the Powerball jackpot's 300 million.
So you're the tiebreaker, Amelia. Where do you want to go?
Lots of
I don't even
landscape
know.
or Queens?
What is Queen?
It's an area. Neighborhood. I
Uh,
mean, it's not bad. I'm a Brooklynite.
she shrugs. I mean, isn't it simple to go through this Queen?
If you're not going to freak out over the way that society has changed throughout the years. And seeing that you didn't understand that pants were an acceptable form of attire for a woman, yeah, he'll nod.
I want to get out right now. I don't really care where. I want to get out.
Okay, then we'll go through Queens.
I understand that. I was like that too. But let's get the hell out of here.
Give me one quick second to confer with Anthony on something. You can talk for a second.
Okay.
Oh, come on! I hate it when this happens. When Hangout like slows down your entire computer. It went through, Anthony.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. As you're walking back, like as you're kind of coming out through this deeper part of the hedge, you make wits composure rolls.
5 dice. Right.
1.
Okay.
And then for just Kimberly or for everybody?
Just for
everybody.
Kim.
No, for everybody. I got 1 too.
Okay.
Amelia got 1,000,000.
Yeah, Amelia. Hi. All the successes over there. Jesus Christ.
Wanna get out? Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Okay. As you're going, if you got more than fucking one success, you as you're coming out in the hedge, you see a body, kind of it's got one of the thorns to the hedge, basically sticking out of its shoulder. It looks like it has been beaten all to fuck. Like the person looks like they've just been ripped to shreds, like torn up very badly. It looks like they've had to like the point that like it removed the skin, although it does look like there were some nips that were definitely taken out in points. But yeah, there's a body kind of hanging in the hedge that just looks really bad.
Is it alive? Or is it dead?
That would be medicine, honey.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna spend a willpower. And I still got nothing.
You got nothing.
Nope.
Now, the
Take-
one person who can make a wits composure roll is Kimberly.
Alright, 5 dice. Add 4 dice. I took Hearth Pen because I'm silly.
Yoga. Can you roll for me, Az?
Who is that?
I think you're good.
You're good. You actually realize it immediately. One second. One moment. That's a dick. Let's not put that up. There you go.
She
That's it.
bolts. She bolts bolts towards the body.
Oh, she's running. Okay, I guess we're running.
Yeah, Claudio will actually kind of like he'll warn her. He'll be like, "Be careful."
And she was just like, she just starts crying, Richard.
He's very cool to the touch. He's lost a lot of blood, but you don't have medicine, do you?
No.
Hold on, I have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing?
Hold on, I just need to open that sheet. My
Okay.
computer's doing the thing that yours is. I have spring 3. So it's mental wits medicine.
Oh yeah, you're using spring things. I love you, Az.
Poke, 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 poke.
Are you poking the body?
Yes. Poke, poke.
Oh god. She's gonna smack your hand away.
Willpower.
What?
Stop that.
You might, by the way, want to get him off the hedge before you heal him. Or
Yeah,
that'll
No,
definitely
no, no.
hurt him.
yeah, she's gonna
She's gonna
motion
pick up-
Claudio. Help.
No, Kimberly picks up the body. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, hold on.
This is one of those things where you can heal and move, by the way.
Alright, 3.
Good! Yay! He doesn't die this round. You basically see him kind of shake his head and stir, but he's still very injured. Like it was one of those he was gonna die in a few rounds if we didn't get to him. And he kind of groans.
Alright, gonna hit him again.
More healing. Take another 4 dice, babe.
Okay. Two more.
Okay, that'll get him to where he's at least awake and aware of what's going on around him. He'll kind of open his eyes and the problem is that now he starts to kind of panic a little bit about being carried.
It's me.
And he's kind of like mumbling incoherently
Mhm.
and just kind of shaking his head.
It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I got you. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. You see, I kept my promise.
He'll kind of furrow his brow looking at you. You can make me a wits empathy roll.
uh, 3 dice.
Okay.
Nope.
Spent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get the look on his face. Other people can make it too. It's just gonna be like a died down.
Nope. Nothing.
15. Okay. Yeah, you don't know. You don't pick up what's wrong. Push comes to shove. Carrying him, carrying her, doing all that stuff. Claudio will like really kind of like break into his hedge sense knowledges and run you guys through to a portal that's closer into Brooklyn, to the courts. And if you guys don't mind us kind of sliding it forward a bit, we'll
No
just get
problem.
back to the court if you're okay
Okay.
with that.
Yeah,
And
Amelia is very eager for all you guys to get out of this goddamn edge.
yeah, so he'll actually just get you guys straight to Ferran. He basically sent word ahead that they needed the king, like now. So like emergency status needs the king. There's 2 recently returned lost who need their monarch, as it were.
Yep.
So when you get into the court itself, which Sebastian, by the way, you can be here. Basically, Ferran is he's in people, but he's much more subdued than he normally is because he knows that there's an emergency going on. And Claudio will open the door and let you bring Richard in. And the king will tilt his head. He's waiting for one of y'all to let him know what's going on.
Please help him. I don't know what happened. That's what you get.
He'll hold his arms out.
Deb will be there in the court. Probably cold because he's a paladin of shadows. Supposed to help somehow, I guess.
Well, it's in the spring court, so. But you could have been there just as your characters are often in the spring court, so.
We found him in the hedge, like in it.
He'll take him up into his arms, and he'll heal him the rest of the way. And he'll do the he'll motion his hand for one of the berries, and he'll kind of pop it in his mouth and put it into Richard's. So Richard isn't like feeling the exhaustion that he feels right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll kind of tap his face, and he'll say, hey, look at me. And Richard is like gasping and panting and kind of like reeling, and he'll look up at Ferran, and he'll say, he'll say, what's your name? Who are you? And he'll just shake his head, and he'll just kind of like his mouth is like opening and closing, and he's not speaking basically. And Ferran will basically touch his head and kind of stroke his brow very softly and basically like concentrate, and he'll frown.
What's wrong with him?
His mind has been shattered. He's incoherent. He doesn't.
And Kimberly breaks down and sobs.
I don't know if it's a temporary affliction or whether it's something that he'll have to recover from. I've seen people who've undergone great trauma in the hedge come out like this. But sometimes it's beyond our ken to repair.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He'll kind of look over
And
at him.
Kimberly starts screaming, "It's the fucking spiders!" Like,
Stop with the spiders!
He'll just kind of look at it like, what?
Not that
fucking spiders, fucking gentry, they fucking tortured us. They fucking did this to him.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's the one that's mind's broken?
The one that his name is Richard. It's the one that King Karan is holding.
Yeah.
He was the only one that was like nice to me, like in that hell. I couldn't get him back, and now it's all my fault. Like, I should have stayed. And she's freaking out more.
Occult roll? Can I make an occult roll to know what happened?
Okay.
Occult, what should I make it?
Probably what's it called?
Ooh,
Oh,
3 successes.
oh. What you believe happened is that he just in escaping, whatever hell he escaped, literally just pushed his mind so much it just shattered. He regressed, and he's basically suffering amnesia. But most people don't realize amnesia is not just oh hey, I've forgotten my name, I forgot it. It's he's suffering like total amnesia right now. Like he doesn't remember how to speak. He doesn't remember anything. Right now, he doesn't even fucking remember Kimberly, honestly.
He'll say whatever happened to him, he's repressing. He'll be coming back with amnesia. He won't remember much.
It's more sobbing and
And Az is gonna pull Kimberly into a hug.
and she breaks down, like, full on trembling and crying.
Hey, we got him to a safe place. Everything's gonna be alright.
It's kind of like really pathetic as she just kind of like all the stress that she was like, it just comes out in like a torrent. It's kind of terrible.
If you need to go, by the way, Damien, you can. You just say your character's chilling in the corner.
Yeah, she just
Okay.
basically, once you start to freak out, she just climbed up all the way into the highest corner opposed to your position. It's hidden. And yeah, she's going to stay there perfectly still, no moving. If I don't move, they don't see me.
Sorry, Damien.
Seb's eyes will just look up at the spider thing that went up, spider lady, and will look back to, the injured guy.
Ferran will basically kind of look at Kimberly, and he'll say, I know you're a member of the Autumn Court. Do you want us to bring him there, or would you like him to stay in the spring?
I'll take care of him. I'll do it. She's like, I can do this. And she'll just kind of like shake her head and like kind of berate herself for like breaking down like that. Like, I can do this. I think. No, I can.
Come out at her. I'm sure you can. He'll basically kind of he'll set him down to where he can walk, and he just like he's zombie-like right now. He's healed, he's fine, all that good stuff. He's not panicking, but his face is like expressionless, and he's just kind of there, like just dead to the world essentially in his own head. And he'll kind of turn him and kind of lead him over to Kimberly, to where she can grab onto him.
She'll like kind of lunge herself at him and just start talking to him.
She could be talking to a statue, honestly. That's about as much response she's gonna get right now.
Pretty much. She doesn't care. She's just gonna talk to him, tell him how much she like missed him, and she's sorry. She blames herself, and just kind of like in her own world a little bit.
Is there any telling when he'll wake up?
No. And unfortunately, matters of the mind are normally not things that. There are contracts that. He'll think for a moment. Oh. There might be someone who can help.
Who?
Who would that be?
His name is Jackie.
His name is
Newly
who?
returned. Jackie. He's newly returned. He's he seems to have powers that work with the mind. Maybe he can help.
What do we know about Jackie? Do we know where he hangs out?
He's one of the courtless.
I've heard about him, but I haven't really seen him yet.
Unless you want to handle this completely on your own, which I would understand. Kimberly.
And there's like this frightened look, but there's also a lot of strong determination. Whatever gets him better, I'll do it.
I can try to arrange a meeting between the two of you. I can send word for him to be found immediately.
Okay.
And he'll nod at him or at her. Either way, it looks like he needs a good cleansing and some rest. So, do you need an escort back to Staten Island?
I think they're called Ubers. Yeah, I'll take an Uber.
Okay. He'll nod. Well. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
She'll shake her head.
Seb kind of leans over to Az, going, "What's an Uber?"
It's a taxi cab.
Then why don't we just call them taxis?
Because it's a little different, but it's the same.
And he'll just nod. Okay. By the way, and he's whispering that and goes, and like kind of hugs her and goes, I forgive you.
And she'll pat him on the head. It's all good.
And she'll take him back towards the Uber. And yeah, take him back to the Autumn Court where she'll like bathe him and bandage him and all that stuff, and just spend the whole night like trying to get to him.
Yeah, he's gone. He's just 100% not there right now. I mean, he'll eat and stuff like that if you try to feed him, and he won't like piss and shit himself.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it doesn't seem as though he remembers how to talk, tie his shoe, fucking do anything.
So that's what her life is right now.
So, I think we can end the scene there.
Yep.
Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. It was a very interesting scene for Empire of Thorns. Goodbye.